If you trade on cTrader and you want a simple way to stay disciplined before entering a trade, this free checklist plugin was made for you. It works directly inside cTrader, and it helps you create, manage, and complete trading checklists, so you can follow your process with more consistency. This plugin is free, and it works on cTrader for Windows, macOS, web, Android, and iPhone. This plugin is useful for traders who want to reduce impulsive decisions and follow a clear trading plan. You can use it before entering a trade, during trade management, or after closing a trade for review. For example, you can create checklists for scalping setups, breakout trades, pullback entries, risk management, news filters, post-trade reviews, or your own custom trading rules. The goal is simple. Before you take action, you check your rules. At the top, you can select the checklist you want to use. You can create a new checklist from a template, rename it, duplicate it, or delete it. You also have buttons to tick all items or untick all items, which is useful when you want to reset a checklist before a new trade. There's also a notes section, where you can write extra context, reminders, or rules for that checklist. Each checklist item can be marked as completed, edited, deleted, or reordered by dragging it. You can also mark some items as optional. When all items are completed, the plugin shows a green checklist complete status. If only the required items are completed and optional items are still unchecked, the plugin shows a yellow required items complete status. Now let's create a simple example checklist for a breakout trade. I'll click the plus button to create a new checklist. For this example, I'll name it Breakout Entry Checklist. Now I'll add 4 simple items. Key level is clearly marked. Breakout candle has closed beyond the level. Stop loss is defined. Risk is within my trading plan. This gives me a quick pre-trade process before entering a breakout trade. For example, if the key level is marked, I tick that item. If the breakout candle has closed beyond the level, I tick that item too. If the stop loss is defined and the risk is acceptable, then the checklist is complete. But if one of these rules is not true, I leave it unchecked, and that tells me I should not take the trade yet. This is the main idea of the plugin. It gives you a clear process before clicking buy or sell. You can also edit any item by clicking the edit button. For example, I can change risk is within my trading plan to risk is below 1%. If one rule is useful but not required, I can mark it as optional. Optional items are helpful when something improves the setup but is not mandatory for your strategy. The plugin separates required completion from full completion, so you can quickly see whether the essential rules are done. You can also reorder items by dragging them. This is useful if you want your checklist to follow the same order as your trading decision process. For example, I may want risk is below 1% to appear before the breakout confirmation, so I can move it higher in the checklist. The notes section is useful for extra reminders. For this breakout checklist, I can write, only trade breakouts during active market sessions. Avoid entering immediately after large emotional candles. Wait for confirmation and respect the stop loss. This keeps important context connected to the checklist. This plugin is for any cTrader user who wants more structure and discipline. It can be useful for beginner traders who are still building consistency, experienced traders who want to avoid mistakes, scalpers who need quick pre-trade checks, day traders who follow strict rules, traders who journal and review their process. It does not tell you when to buy or sell. Instead, it helps you follow your own trading plan, and that is often where real consistency starts. That's the free checklist plugin for cTrader. You can create multiple checklists, use templates, add notes, reorder items, mark rules as optional, and track your progress directly inside cTrader. It works on cTrader for Windows, macOS, web, Android, and iPhone. Use it before your trades, after your trades, or anytime you want to stay aligned with your process. Simple, free, and built to help you trade with more discipline. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.